Hello YouTube, my name is Uidsea, and today we're back in Mass Effect. So, unfortunately...
Update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
It's about time.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
So last episode we lost Caden, unfortunately. But it seems like we set events in motion that we can't stop anymore. It seems like we're progressing pretty quickly to the end of the game.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mule Relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Makes sense.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
No.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. Call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse.
Sorry.
We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Nah, you don't.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
So are you and Udina.
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
I'm gonna kill you.
Are you insane? After everything I have done, you still don't believe me.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Thinking about it, it does make Shepard sound pretty crazy.
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, Liara.
It's not your fault.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
I don't
Yeah.
care if they ground me, but they refuse to go after Saren. If they don't stop him from finding the conduit, we're all dead.
Yep, we can die.
Perhaps we could appeal and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
Very true.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
No, we're doing
Out
it.
of the game for now, but I'll find a way back in.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Well,
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet at
yeah,
Flux.
okay.
That club down in the
Anyway,
woods.
You should probably go meet with him.
sorry about that. I was prepared to turn my mic off and let the scene just roll out. But oh well. Anyways, who are we taking? We'll take them too. Why not? Garrison Tally, they're fine.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Logged SO Presley has the deck.
The commanding officer is ashore.
Exos are
Exo
an SO.
Presley has the deck.
Sorry, Commander. The Normandy's locked down. Ambassador Udina gave the order.
What if I kill her and just leave with it? Could that work? Could that work? I don't think it will. I don't think it could, but it might. I don't know. Never know. Okay, come on. Elevator. Thank you. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
Starting a cult, I think, is a little bit more than... a little beyond the scope of PTSD, but, you know, I don't know. I don't want to trivialize their plight, but at the same time, I mean, he did start a cult. But we're not worrying about that anymore. We saved the people, I guess that's all that really matters. Let's go and find Captain something at the something. Flux, I think it was, right? I really do like how they do loading screens in this game. That's pretty cool. Flux. Yeah, it does. The way that Shepard keeps rattling on about the Reapers, it does kind of make her sound crazy, honestly. Hey,
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
Your eyes bother me.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an Alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians.
Okay.
You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
Nope, you're an addict.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
Yep.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard.
Smack 'em.
I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand. Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
He's gonna kill someone. Anyway, let's go into Flux and see what the hell's going on. We could go up here, and I think we can dance. No, I thought we could dance. Never mind. Where are you at? Who the hell am I looking for? Where? Okay. I know there's a lot of side missions that we missed, but can't really do much about that.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
Yep.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now.
We couldn't really do anything either way.
They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
Well, thank you.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online.
Yes.
You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody.
A very good point.
You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Well, let's go.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
Let's go.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can
Let's
unlock
go.
the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
Well, let's go.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
Yeah?
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while
And we can
uses the
save
computer.
people.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
You smack him with a pistol.
This, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel control.
Break into his office. It's much easier.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'm tired.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
I was tired of the Citadel before I even got on the damn thing. Let's go. I'm done talking to everyone. Tally, why are you still poisoned? Hi.
Hey, good to see another human.
Yep. There's humans everywhere, buddy. Let's go to CSEC. It's time. It's time to get off the station, of course. Not trying to make this a weird video. Anyway. Guys gonna say anything?
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
I'd like to be in Rex's presence when you say that, Garrus. He could be so high and mighty then, are you? When you have a 9-foot-tall frog looking at your face, breathing down your throat. Anyway, let's just... Can we just go? I just want to get the hell off the Citadel, out of this frickin' elevator. It's punishing in here. You guys are just mean. Hey kid. You better get off the station. We're about to blast the fuck out of here.
Stand by, shore party.
Decontamination in progress.
Anderson? What are you doing here? I didn't send...
Ooh, I bet that felt good. Let's go. Time to go.
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Time to go. Time to fly silent. The Destiny Ascension I always thought was kind of a cool looking ship. The giant thing in the center of it is its freaking gun, which is just terrifying. It's horrifying. But anyways, we gotta go to Ilos. What was I thinking of Ilum? Isn't that Star Wars? That's the Old Republic, right? I think so. I don't know, I'm getting freaking confused at this point.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you're in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
What's going on, yo?
Help, Admiral.
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug.
I'm sorry?
The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
Probably gonna have to kill a few of them.
I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth lead out.
Should we do that? Should we do that? I don't know. Pressure cooker atmosphere, areas of debris wreckage down Prothean aerostat colonies. Population of over 100,000 was likely. That's crazy, isn't it? Zafe? We can look around. Oh, no, actually we can't. Okay, there's just a bunch of extra little ones, yeah. We're not going to worry about that right now. I honestly just want to continue on to Ilos. In the golden age of the Protheans, Ilos was a verdant world dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Ilos has been devastated by means unknown, its entire surface changed the color of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. Anyways, let's go. We're done with that. Let's make some controversy. I'm gonna shut up.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
We're not going to fail. I promise.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. I would have come to you sooner, but I was afraid. A union with another species can be a life-altering event. I do not usually... I have never done this before, Shepard.
I want you to be sure about this, Liara. Especially if this is your first time.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. I want to do this, Shepard. And this may be our last chance.
We don't have to do this. Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
Just tell me what to do.
By the goddess. That was incredible, Shepard.
Ready for round 2?
Commander?
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say... thank you. For everything.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer, I've looked!
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone!
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Alright, so that was an interesting cutscene, wasn't it? Let us... shit, go full. Why not? Let's do it. Everyone, let's go. We got this. It's time to go.
You two, keep moving inside now.
Why didn't we just shoot a rocket right in there? Wouldn't that have solved everything?
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Alright, let's do it. We got ourselves a lot of fun stuff to be doing. We can't get in the Mako, can we? Oh, well, okay. If nothing else, we can do this. Yeah. That's not that fun. Anyway, let's go. Let's do what we can. And hopefully... Okay. Do what we can and then hopefully do a lot more, right? What's going on? What the hell are you shooting at? Okay. Ooh, we leveled up. Yeah, there was something right behind me. I'm also turning the audio down just a teensy bit so that everything's fine. We're gonna go barrier, I guess? No, we'll go master warp. We'll do warp, and then we'll do barrier. Everything, and she doesn't have the rest of the decryption, does she? Right? There was something behind us? Where? Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, what the hell are you guys shooting at? Okay, there we go. So, welcome to scenic Ilos. This was, if I remember correctly, one of the capital worlds. One of, if not the capital world of the Protheans. And... that means there was a lot of fun stuff going on here. Guys, get the fuck out of the way. Okay, there's one done. But anyways, yeah. We are in the capital world. Okay, get the fuck out of my face. Boom. Boom. Yeah. This is an early depiction of the Protheans. However, can't say more, sorry. Anything over here? Sprint. Okay, we got a lot of junk, don't we? Oh shit! Yeah, we got a lot of junk. Okay, we need to get some of this junk out of here. Can Tally do with that pistol? Yes, she can. So that's what we'll do. We have so much Omni Gel, it's kind of scary. Yeah, why not? We'll give her that new one. Okay, break that down. Break that down. I should really do this off camera, but, you know, oh well. I'm not. Looks like we never got our Krogan buddy back. So we just have to do this. Oh god, yeah, look at how much of this junk we have. Oh, okay, I can just hit. Wait, no, hold on. I did not want to fucking Mark 3 when we're at Mark, what, 7 or 8 or something like that? Okay, what the hell is going on? Okay. I don't know, there's 300 Omnigel. That's like the best that I can do right now. Let's just head on to where I think... I don't know, do we go this way? Okay, so we can't go this way yet. We have to open it up through some means. That thing's moving towards us. That's terrifying. Unless it's down below, which I'm almost positive it is. Cool. Is there anything even worth it down here? Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember, like, really anything of what's going on. This is more or less endgame, though. Yeah, this is more or less just end. This is one of the last planets that we visit. Well, this is, if we're being technical, this is the last planet that we visit. God, we just destroy shit, don't we? Only because we're 3 people moving with, like, you know, what, one enemy? All of my God damn, Tally, why is your decryption level so low? Okay. Okay. I really want to get the snipers more so than anything. Oh, I don't care about me. Okay. Geth Trooper dead. Okay. 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 Looks like our Mako is just a little bit up there. I don't even care at this point about decryption and everything. We're nearing our item limit. I don't... It's fine. We don't need any more items, seriously. It's okay. Was that all that this was for? It must be. Well, no, I mean, there's a staircase up here. Anyways, let's go. We got something, something, something. I was trying to remember the lyrics to Convoy, but I don't remember them. Did we literally just, like, walk over here a second ago? Oh, okay. It's a circle. Okay, so then I know where we have to go. We have to go over here and down to the right. Okay. Would be interesting to explore Ilos, but realistically there's nothing here but dead. Well, a dead city. There's nothing here but a necropolis. Unfortunately. It's beautiful. Nature definitely took hold, but it's all that we have. Is there something special over here? Oh, hi. Oh, okay. We can just do this. That's kind of cool. We can be really cheap. Headshot, maybe? Oh, we're not even like... Okay. Oh, I just learned something. I did not know those boxes were, yeah, we'll check it. Why not? Ooh, okay, so he finally has something new. That's cool. I did not know those boxes were destroyable. But... okay. I'm just gonna break everything down that's not like a Mark 9 at this point. Cool. Oh, someone overheated us. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, we're back. I had no idea what the hell happened. Some crash, I don't know. Whoa. Did the same thing as what we did a few minutes ago. Okay, so when we get to that spot with the snipers, we'll know. I'm just gonna see if I can destroy that box again. Okay. I definitely want a quick save after doing that.
Area secure.
Okay, let's go this way. I'm going to quick save after every single thing that we do now in the event that I have to... in the event that it crashes. I don't want to have to keep fighting it. Over and over and over again. That would not be too fun. Especially... not for you, not for me. Okay, I think this is the door control.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Isn't it an elevator? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Maybe I should have brought Liara. Makes sense, doesn't it? Is that for this? Shotgun, eh. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to actually break it down. Okay. Nah. Okay. Cool. I forgot that there even was a pause menu. No, I think that was just to grab that. Okay. We're fine. Let's just go back on down here. Okay. Here we are. Let's run up here. Oh, yeah. I was just say. Oh, an assault rifle. I didn't really want my assault rifle, but okay. I was trying to quick save. Okay, I'm going to actually save. Once again, sorry, I just don't want the game to crash a second time. I'd like to not have to keep redoing the same segment over and over again. Okay, so here we are. Keep the video editing to a minimum, and it makes the videos come out much quicker. Doesn't really matter, I guess.
This place still has power. It's been running off its own generator.
Or
This is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside.
either that.
To figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
We could do that. Or what we could do is we could just run away and let the end take us. Does that work for you? Kind of works for me. Okay, thought I saw a fucking prime. Oh fuck, I'm trying to switch my weapon, god damn it. Prime ain't nothing but bitch and shit. You ain't nothing to me. I have the power of the quickscope on my side. What you guys got? What you guys got against a biotic god? Didn't think so. Y'all just too scared. Too scared of me. If your decryption's high enough, you can hit those little things and it'll allow it to create automatons for you. The area. Like it creates like mobile sentries. I guess that's the best way of putting it. But anyway, essentially Geth. More or less. Go. Door? Door open.
My people once tried to find this world. We'd hoped we could settle here, but we didn't know it would feel so unwelcome.
This would not be a place you'd probably want to settle. There we go, that's what I was looking for.
Come on. Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
Yes.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Hi.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000
I can understand it, no problem,
no
son.
wonder we can't understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Yep.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Vault Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
And then think about that. Being on your homeworld or some facsimile thereof and finding out that your entire race is going extinct around you in space. That is probably the most terrifying thought I could ever think of. I mean, really? Just imagine that. No more entities, right? No more enemies? Okay, cool. I kind of expected a prime to be here. Did that just put a marker on my map? Has any part of the game ever done that before? I don't think so. Weird. Either that or I... Yeah, okay. It did that intentionally. Cool, cool. We're getting close to the end. We'll just blast through the entirety of Ilos and then we'll be good. Gotta remember, think of... Wait, how the... So then how the hell do we get to wherever it is we need to go? Let's go down here, I guess. And we'll hope and pray. Anything? Okay. So you know no more enemies are around. I don't know where else to go. I don't remember. I don't think it matters incredibly. I assume if we just keep wandering, we'll eventually find it. If we stand up here, they'll have to jump into my line of sight eventually, right? Oh, there's a stalker. What else you got? Anything? Anything else? Okay. Cool. Up here, maybe? Nope. Okay. No more enemies, it seems, which is kind of cool. Just think of what you could do in an entire planet like this. An entire dead planet. Planet that has been dead for roughly 50,000 years. Down in here? Nope. Armature control. We can create an armature, maybe? Something in here? No. Okay. Down there? No? I mean, if I went back up, I think I'd just be circling around the same area as before. There's nothing over here, right? Okay. No, I don't want that. I don't want or need that. Was this a one-way elevator? Really, it was? Okay, maybe the door's open, I don't know. There we go. At least we don't have to see the reticle anymore. That's still closed.
Who votes we take the vehicle into the creepy underground bunker?
I don't. Oh god damn, we have so much. Okay, reduce. 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 Cool. Let's do that. Let's do some micromanaging. We should probably make multiple saves, but oh well. Okay, we'll go down here and then we're done. For today.
I thought Sarah would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
Interesting thing. Keep, pay attention to all this that's going on in here. All these little circles jutting out.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably...
And it goes on for probably literally the size of the planet. Alright. Time we do some more fun stuff. Really? I leveled up again? Huh. That's interesting. Yeah. An entire dead world. Think about that. Nothing has touched this world. I'm sure explorers might have, but mostly nothing has touched this world for 50,000 years.
What's happening?
It's a trap. Sarah must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
Uh-uh. It is not Seren, but I. I don't know who. Oh, we're only getting 1 point? God, I love the soundtrack to this game. We're going down to meet someone very interesting. Look at that, all the different stasis pods.
If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it. What do you think this is?
Whatever it is, we should be careful.
Well, obviously. Interesting. Here's Vigil.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers.
The Keepers.
The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature.
Think about that power, the ability just to create a race.
And the Reapers invade.
To be able to maintain your
How do
station.
the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself.
Roughly
But in
50,000
this state,
years.
They are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
Very.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved.
In the end, it didn't
These
matter.
indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken.
Probably assimilated.
Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
I don't think anyone
The
knows.
Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
Very good point. But to know one's enemy is to beat one's enemy.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared.
That's probably the saddest thing anything can experience.
With the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy.
Makes
Eventually,
sense.
only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
He needed the power to keep other people alive.
But they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population.
God, imagine waking up to that.
Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications.
Very interesting.
This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign.
Very interesting.
Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
So we need to end him.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
We should really find out about everything else.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in
that
dark
makes
space,
sense.
Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even
Very
the
true.
Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Let's go.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Good to know. Goodbye, Vigil. We will most likely never see you again. There's so much that could be gleaned from him, though. But anyways, if we actually do survive, then we can go talk to him. Sorry I saved it a second time. Anyways, we're done here. This video's lasted way too long. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps me a great deal. Subscribe if you'd like to see what I think is going to be the conclusion to Mass Effect in the next video. And we'll see you there. Bye-bye.